Welcome back to my channel Grammar Literacy. Alright viewers, today it's our next topic and we are going to discuss about the kinds of adverb. In this lecture we will discuss about the kinds, that how many kinds are there, to which things the adverbs are going to deal with specifically. So here the first kind is written here, that is adverb of time. So here we are going to discuss about the adverb of time. Okay, it is written here that adverb of time is which shows time. It shows time. By the definition you can understand that, by the name of the kind you can understand it very well, that we are going to discuss about the relationship of adverb with the time, or with the respect of time. So it shows the time. It basically answers the when it is going to be happen. When tell us about the time. Where it is when it is going to discuss about the time. Examples are very compulsory, I want to tell you, because by the examples we understood the whole concepts, because these examples are I have given you many of those examples that are commonly used, but we don't know that what exactly is working in that example or in that sentence. So here I am going to tell you that I have given you one or two examples in every definition, with every definition, so the things are more and more clear to you. So first example is, I had a letter from him lately. Here it's a very common condition, or very common scenario, that have you got the letter? I had a letter from him lately. That he has given that letter, but he has sent that letter very lately. Basically this kind of environment is here. So here I is a pronoun here, had is the helping verb here, is an article here, letter is a noun here, from is a preposition here, him is a pronoun here, and lately here the question mark answer. What does in lately is the adverb here, because it is going to put into the sentence and it is going to change the meaning of the whole sentence, or the thought of the whole sentence, by telling us lately that he has that letter somewhere, but very lately, like not in the time, not in the given time. So lately is here and it is the adverb of the time, because it tells us about when we get the letter, when we are having that letter, when he got the letter, when he had the letter. So here adverb of time's work. The second example is, he once met me in Cairo. Like who is asking about, somebody is asking about someone else, that have you ever met him, have you ever saw him, alright, do you know him? So all of these questions are going to give the answer, that he once met me in Cairo. He once means says that he is telling us about the time period, that when he met, just once, not the many times. He once met me in Cairo, that it shows us about the adverb of time. He is the pronoun here, once is the adverb of time here, met is the verb here, me is the pronoun, again the object on which the subject is working, in is the preposition, and Cairo is the noun here, or a proper noun here. So now you are well understood about the adverbs of time, that what are the adverb of time. It shows us the time, it answers the when, it just answers the when it is going to be happen, and by telling the proper time at that moment, we are going to give the adverb of time. Okay, let's go to the next part. Alright, so our next next kind is adverb of frequency. So in adverb of frequency, what it depends on, let's look at the definition. which shows how often. Basically it is going to give the answer of repeated things, repeatedness, like how often it is going to be happen, or frequently the things are going to be happen. It is going to give the answer about it. So here we are going to tell about the adverb of frequency in the examples. First example is, I have told you twice. Okay, how we are going to use the sentence that somebody is asking about, or somebody is telling about that I have lost it. So the next person is going to tell him that I have told you twice that don't do this. You have to step back from this kind of scenario so that your consequences will be different. But I have told you twice. I have told you twice. Here twice is that thing that is going to happen repeatedly, one after the other, or that is why it is going to say that this is the adverb of frequency. I have told you twice. Twice is the adverb of frequency because it is going to happen for twice, not for the once, but for twice. This is how the adverb of frequency works in a sentence. The next one is, he frequently comes here. Okay, somebody is asking about the thing that have you met him? Have you ever met him? He frequently comes here. Like, I have met him, I have known him very well, so he frequently comes here. Here frequently frequently means something is going to happen again and again and again, and here the adverb of frequency works in this sentence. He is a pronoun here. Frequently is a adverb of frequency. Comes is a verb, and here is the preposition working in this sentence. So this is how the adverb of frequency works in a sentence. I hope that you have understood. So let's go to the next part. Alright, the next kind is adverb of manner. It is written here, adverb of manner. The word manners tells itself that what is the manner, what sort of thing we are having, or what is the method of that thing. So we are going to give positive character or negative positive appreciation or negative appreciation towards a thing that is going to be in the adverb of manner. Okay, something has to be happen in the verb, but while adverb of manner tells us about that this is the positive thing and positively done or then negatively done, what kind of manner that thing is having while that thing is going to be performed. So this is called the adverb of manner. It tells us about that, it shows how, it is going to give the answer of how. But I have to tell you one thing, that this how doesn't mean that to I have told you in the adverb of frequency that how often. Here it is going to give the answer of how only, not the often. But that's an adverb of manner is going to tell us that how, in which manner, in which by which method that thing is going to be happen. Okay, first example is, this story is well written. This story is well written. Like this story is written. If ever I have to say this, this is the only verbal sentence having a verb and a complete thought. But if ever I'm going to put well, that it is written in a very proper manner. I'm going to tell that what kind of manner it is written. It's written very well, like having a very good plot, climax, ending, beginning, some heroic abilities in the story, or anything. So a very good starting, a very good middle portion, a very good ending. So this is how a story is having a good manner. So it's written well, that means it's a very good manner. So this story is well written. This is a pronoun here, a story is a noun here, is a helping verb, well is a verb of manner, and written is verb here. So you should do so, you should do so. Our next sentence is, you should do so. or you shouldn't do so. Both things can be. So here it is you shouldn't do so. Let's deal with the you shouldn't do so. Like somebody's telling about that something I have done, but the other person is negating it, that you haven't done a good thing, you shouldn't do so. Like you have to behave in a good manner. So I told you that it could be the positive manner, it could be the negative manner. Both are in the adverbs of manner. So you is a pronoun here, should is a helping verb here, and not, you shouldn't or should not means not is the negation. Helping verb plus negation is going to meet should not, did not, was not, wasn't, didn't, or anything like that. Helping verb plus negations come in a sentence to make it a negative sentence. So do is a verb here, and so is a adverb of manner. Like so is that thing that is going to tell us about that manner, that this is not good or this is good. So this is how the adverb of manner works in a sentence. Now let's go to the next kind. Alright, our next kind is adverb of degree or quantity. Okay, so what degree and quantity both tells us about that how much that thing is, how much or in which degree or to what extent it is going to be happened. So first example is I am fully prepared. I am prepared. I am prepared mean to say I am so fully prepared. If ever I have written that I am prepared, I am prepared means it says something is missing or you are having the doubt about something. But if ever you have I am fully prepared, I am fully prepared means it says that you have done everything. There is no doubt in the completion of that thing and the completion of that. For example, somebody is asking about that, how is your preparation about the paper? So the next person is giving the answer that I am fully prepared. Like he's not having a doubt for something, that he has loved that. He is fully prepared. So he is telling us about that how much the preparation is. This is how the adverb of degree or quantity works. So how much or in which degree or to what extent is going to be happening in adverb of degree or quantity. The next example is I am so glad. So glad. So here first of all I want to tell you that in the last type adverb of manner, there is a sentence that you shouldn't do so. Here so is working, there so is working, but both are working opposite to each other, completely opposite to each other. There is the manner of that thing, and here is the degree of that thing, that I am so glad. So the position of the adverbs is going to change the meaning and the kinds of adverbs at the same time. I is a pronoun, I am is a helping verb, so is the adverb of degree, and glad is the verb and abstract noun. Both can be happen because it's a state here, state of happiness, so it can be abstract noun as well. So I'm so glad. I am so glad. Like he said, I'm glad about it, or I am so glad. Both are having the two degrees. I am glad about it, like he's glad, he's happy about that, but to some extent. But I am so glad that he is very, very happy about it to the next level. So this is how the adverb of degree or quantity works in a sentence. I hope that you have understood. So let's go to the next type. Then what is the next type? Alright, so next type is adverb of affirmation or negation. So here we are having two words, affirmation or negation, simple and negative sentences. Simply negative sentences are negation in a sentence. So first example is surely you are mistaken. Surely you are mistaken. Here there is no not or negative words or negative simple words, but you are mistaken. Mistaken is a negative sentence, because somebody has done negative thing. Somebody is telling us that I'm having an argument with my boss, or I'm having an argument with my sister. So the next person is giving the response as surely you are mistaken. It's not a positive thing. You are not appreciated about it. You are completely negative about it. So surely you are mistaken. So the next type is I do not know him. I don't know him. So here it is not, it's negation in the sentence, and it is very understood that it is a negative sentence. So these are the adverbs of affirmation or negation. So now look at the last example, last type of the adverb. Alright, this is the last kind of adverb of reason. It is written here, it should expose a reason by the adverb. Like it should expose the reason. There shouldn't be a reason written in the sentence, but a word should expose the reason. There should be something behind that scenario. There have some reason behind that, or there should be a reason behind that thing is going to be happening in that sentence. For example, he therefore left the school. It's very simple, very common. He therefore left the school. Here the word therefore is the adverb of reason. It is telling us that there should be a reason behind it so that he's going to love the school. There should be something that is going to be happen to him positively or negatively so that he has left the school. He is a pronoun here, therefore is an adverb of reason. Left is a verb here. Da is an article and school is a noun here. So in this lecture, in the last part of this lecture, you have understood that a single word is going to expose a reason behind that whole sentence, so it is called the adverb of reasons. In the whole lecture we have discussed about the adverbs of manner, adverb of degree. Manner shows the manner or how, and adverb of degree, adverb of quantity, adverb of affirmation, adverb of reasons, adverb of time, and adverb of frequency. These are the kinds of adverb. I hope that you have understood it. You just have to focus on the examples. By the examples you are going to understand the things. Mostly I've seen that many of the YouTubers or many of the lecture givers or professors are out there who are going to tell us about the grammar. They didn't write the definition. I prefer to write the definition so that you have understood the definition as well, the defining of that thing, that how it is, and they have just given the reasons. Reasons are the examples. These are very important. By the examples, by the reasons, you have understood it because it is commonly used. So this is the all lecture from my side. Hopefully you have understood it. So do write your suggestions and your questions about this lecture in the comment box. Give me the thumbs up. Share my video with your friends and with your other colleagues, especially in the schools, to the students. Goodbye.